Not too long ago, I was on my weekly muscle grind. The goal was clear: build as much muscle as possible on the quest to look like a Greek statue. Little did I know that if I would focus only on one aspect of human performance, other factors would be left behind, such as cardiovascular fitness, flexibility, or mobility. I grew up in the traditional gym with machines, cables, barbells, and dumbbells, and until this day, I'm still in love with these training tools, especially the barbell. I realized back then that I'm on a slippery slope, because the more muscle I packed on my frame, the weaker I felt. I looked into the mirror on a daily basis, and I wasn't satisfied. Looking at old photos years later, I think I look like a bodybuilder. At the time the picture was taken, I thought I was too thin. Come to find out, these were the beginnings of body dysmorphia. I was even contemplating taking steroids. Thankfully, I never followed through. It wasn't until the beginning of 2020 that I found the antidote to this destructive mindset: kettlebell training. The kettlebell touches all bases of human performance, and in relation to bodybuilding, it actually requires skill. Soon, I was replacing my focus on building muscle with skill practice. The swing became the new biceps curl. I've fallen in love with building technique instead of building a six-pack. It's a tool that I can use until old age. Looking back, I think the kettlebell helped me dodge a bullet. The bullet of the addicting cycle of bodybuilding. Let's not kid ourselves here. You see, bodybuilding is not healthy and it offers no longevity. Not only do professionals die young at an alarming rate, those who survive it have to abandon this lifestyle as they get older. It leads to a deranged form of a destructive body image in men, and it goes against human nature. Humans are terrible athletes in terms of power and speed, but we're phenomenal at slow and steady. We're the turtles of the animal kingdom, says Harvard anthropology professor Daniel Lieberman. In essence, humans are made for long endurance and short bursts of strength and power, which makes sense if you look at the way we developed as traditional hunter-gatherers. Of course, there are outliers, but they're not the norm. But it becomes your new norm if you're deeply entrenched into the social media ecosystem of elite fitness content creators. Watching too much of this stuff might conjure up demons that manifest themselves in a harmful perception of your own body image. The reality is, packing on heaps of muscle while ignoring other important qualities of human performance doesn't add value. Nothing wrong with aesthetics, but if you can't even help your neighbor lift the couch, your muscles are useless. Fact is, dissatisfaction with muscle mass and body dissatisfaction may co-occur in a significant portion of young men, and this association can lead to a greater risk for depression and disordered eating. If you enjoy bodybuilding and you don't get scathed by this destructive mindset, good for you, even though I believe you're probably in the minority, and you most certainly won't be able to keep up with this lifestyle forever.